Hello, welcome to Epcot. I'm walking to the new Walt Disney Imagineering Presents the Epcot Experience. That is the official name. I just call it the Epcot Preview Center because it sounds cooler. Hey everyone in the chat. So right now I am here. You can see the giant wall over here in the middle of the former Interventions area. It is all deceased. Here we are at Mouse Gear. Mouse Gear's got some brand new merch going on that we're going to take a look at in here. I will warn you, it's a little bit busy in here and I don't want to get too much in people's way. There are a lot of people getting the brand new Epcot merchandise. So what we're doing is we're cutting through Mouse Gear over to the new Experience Center, the Epcot Preview Center. We're going to take a look at some of the new merchandise along the way that you're going to see very, very shortly here. Right now you can see a lot of the Halloween stuff that they got going, but as you get over to where we are trying to go, which I vaguely know where I'm going. All right, here we are, I found it. So over here we have the first look at some of the brand new Epcot logo merchandise. You can probably spot it here. The first thing that catches your eye has to be, of course, the journals. You can see right here. Check those out. So this is just like a temporary thing, but you can see it's actually printed on there underneath. And then down here, we've got the Epcot icon, but now it is this new multicolored design. And on the sleeve, you can see we have an Epcot logo going. Yeah, this Epcot merch looks awesome. This is just the beginning of it. There's much, much cooler stuff than this. So over here, you can see we have some of the shirts, which we did see at D23, the ones with all the little colored icons on them for each of the pavilions, underlining the icon itself. R. Johns, thank you so much for the super chat. That is awesome. I really enjoyed being on Corey's stream not too long ago. That was awesome last week and the week before, actually. Here you can see the tumblers. They have a ton of the tumblers, and these also have that Epcot design with the pavilion logos on them. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. There's all sorts of different versions of this. Okay, this is my favorite shirt, I think. This is the black and white version, but here you can see the original. The 21st Century Begins October 1st, 1982 poster design, and then it has the brand new Epcot logo on the sleeve. And then they don't just have a black version of that, they also have they have a blue version of it, as you can see here, that has the really cool purple accent on it, the light flare, and then you can see again we have the Epcot logo. Pretty cool stuff, huh? Look at all of that. And then also there are brand new Epcot Forever tumblers as well, featuring Figment. Look at those. I think this is one of the coolest things they have. They don't have this design on any of the t-shirts for Epcot Forever, but that'd be really cool. Epcot Forever has awesome t-shirts. I just don't know exactly where they are in the store, but it's not really going to be an issue because we're about to cut over to the Experience Center, which should have all this merch. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there is a design similar to the Figment. So see, this is the Figment one. This is the one without Figment, but this is what's actually on the shirt. It's pretty cool. Hey, Jake Plays 65. Thank you so much for the super chat. Living in Orlando, it's been pretty good so far. You know, I'm still settling in. Here, I'll flip it around for you guys for just a second. We're about to head out at Mouse Gear here and over to the Preview Center. Yeah, I've really been enjoying Orlando. It's been pretty fun. I've just been working so far, so I haven't really had time to do anything in the city. So I can't really give an educated opinion yet, just yet. That's the thing. Let's see. We had some questions in the chat. Alex says, "Are you staying for the new fireworks show?" Of course I am. Let's see if I can get this. BFF2. Sorry, it's just really bright. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'll read that in a second, sorry. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we are headed over to the Experience Center, which is over there. We are actually going through this cut through in the construction walls, as you can see, which is just insane how many construction walls there are. Something cool is if you actually look on these new pieces of signage, you can see right here you have the brand new Epcot font on the directionals that Central Shops makes. Now over here, you've probably been like, oh, I've seen the Cool Wash before. No, you have not seen the Epcot Cool Wash test track thing like this, ever. This is brand new. This opened today. You can see the car is gone and there's seating. And what's going on over there? Well, let's just say they have some new stuff going on at the Cool Wash. So here you can see now at the Cool Wash, you can create your own slushie. Check that out. So what you do is you grab an order slip, and then it's sort of like Which Wich if you've ever been there, where you write down on an order slip what you want. So you can get Coca-Cola, Fanta Cherry, banana, orange, blue raspberry, watermelon, and then not only that, you actually get to put stuff on top of it. So you can get the boba pearls, of course, from Pandora, spice drops, pop rocks, candy. Isn't that crazy? That looks really, really cool. Here, we can actually take a closer look at it. There's also some sort of like, you can get them basically in ice cream cones, sort of like, it's a slushie, but it's in like an ice cream cone cup. That's what these come in. Here you can see the different flavors. Some people actually with the ice cream cups. Yeah, so a really cool thing they're adding, and you're also probably noticing this is new. This is the new Donut Box booth, sponsored by Almond Breeze, Blue Diamond Almond. And they have a sweet corn fritter, strawberry dusted yeast donut holes, as well as a strawberry smoothie and an ale and a black and white coffee cocktail. If you can tell, if you notice, this looks a lot like the new modern Tomorrowland design, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, the donuts look good. All right, let me see. I want to make sure I'm reading your guys' chats here. Steven, thank you so much. Hey, what's up?
Say hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
See you guys around. Sorry guys, I think I missed the super chat. Let me catch up for you guys. All right, Ken says, keep the live streams coming. I will, Ken, I will. Let me know what you guys think about that new slushy area. I'm definitely going to check that out after this stream, or maybe during it. We'll see. Steven said, keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Steven. Oh, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone here. Yeah, my friend Clifflix was telling me Tony Baxter was over at the thing earlier. That's BFF2LI. I think that's what it is. Love your content. Thank you so much.
A wild vlogger.
What's up?
I'm here to block you. What's going on?
Did you guys already go in?
Oh yeah. We're both very sad already, actually.
Sad.
I haven't even been in yet. I want to be surprised. Should I be?
Then we won't say anything. But
Okay.
it's very saddening.
It's saddening?
Very
Oh
sad.
yeah.
Oh no! All right, I'll see you guys. Oh boy. I hope it's not saddening. I hope it's not saddening. Here you can see the brand new design on the Odyssey itself. Here you can also see over here, we have the new pavilion icon. Now it makes sense that it's this pavilion icon, because if you actually see, it has the hexagonal design on the logo itself, which of course is the logo for the Odyssey, the thing itself. Here we have the signage. Hey! And it's closing at 6 p.m. today for a special event. Hey, thank you. Oh my goodness, guys. Now I just want to establish I have not been in here at all. I purposely avoided spoilers online so I could experience it with you guys. All right, here we go. So we've just entered the Odyssey from the test track side, and you can see this is the quick service area. So we have a whole quick service area over here featuring the attraction icon, or not the, well, you know what I mean. They have popcorn, lots of different kinds of popcorn. It looks like a lot of basic stuff. Ice cream. Oh, they also have some alcohol. Whoa, they got a lot going on over here. You can see the Mickey pretzels here. Very nice, very nice. All right, I'm looking at the sign. Here it is, everyone. Here it is. Walt Disney Imagineering presents the Epcot Experience. I gotta get that shot. Holy moly. Here we have someone I think I know. How's it going? What did you get?
This is the Pale Ale, the 21.
Pale Ale.
Hey, so I just watched the barges come out from underneath the bridge.
And they're the new ones?
Yeah, they didn't lift the bridge. It's just
They just go right because they're so flat.
They don't even lift it.
Wow. All right, guys, you heard that. The new Epcot Forever barges are out
I waited there
for them to go up, and they didn't even need to.
They blocked it off, but the bridge never rose up. It was just
That's crazy.
flat, and it went across the water.
Wow. You can see here we have the Spaceship Earth pattern going on the bar itself.
Wow, I didn't even
What's
know you
up,
were
Cliff?
alive.
Hey, man, Tony Baxter right there.
Tony Baxter was here and signed your Magic Band. Holy cow.
Got a picture with him too.
Carlos, thank you so much for the super chat. Amazing, another great stream. Hey, it's just getting started here, Carlos. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. We haven't even got inside yet. Here we have Ethan. Yesterday, I did some interviews around the World Showcase, interviewing people about the final illumination, so you'll be seeing that video pretty soon. I'm about halfway through editing, but Ethan's in it, so.
Watch me.
All right, we're heading in. Oh boy. Let's see if we find a wild Tony Baxter. All right, I don't know what's going on. I'm assuming this is where the model is. I'm gonna go around the perimeter first, if I can.
Maybe.
Okay, so here we have, kind of have some crowd flow stuff here. Okay, so here you can see giant versions of the D23 Epcot posters that everyone wants prints of. I really hope they do it. Here you can see we have a printout that says, "The Epcot Experience. Welcome to a place that celebrates the magic of possibility and always has right from the very beginning. We've been dreaming up some exciting new places for you to explore, discover, and share together. Epcot will always be in a state of becoming. Come inside for a sneak peek at the transformation." Now, okay, I just lost my train of thought. Look at this. This is a fire extinguisher with the new Epcot typeface on it. That's something people probably haven't noticed. That is so cool. I'm just getting so distracted by this typeface. I want it so bad for my computer. It looks awesome. You can see the different like thin versions of it and the heavier versions of it. Right now we are going around the perimeter of the projection room, and you can see more of those D23 posters all printed out. Hey man, thank you so much for watching. So you can see the Guardians one. Now you're probably wondering, Braden, if Disney's gonna start selling these, which they said they would, which ones are you gonna get? Well, I have set aside some room in my apartment, and I want to get the Horizons one, the Imagination one, and the Wonders of Life one. Those are the three that I think are the best. But I don't just want to be about the past. You know, I'd like to have some future stuff in there as well. We're actually walking by some stuff right now. They have some photo booths. Now, a little inside baseball here. I do believe at one point there was a plan to have a rainbow tunnel over here. I think that was the plan at one point. Here you can see you have these photo pass spots, these photo booths. And it basically looks like you're you're basically on Spaceship Earth looking over Epcot, the new Epcot. And it's probably hard to see on stream, but these are actually fiber optics. And at night you can really, really see how the stars are basically, they're all bright. This one does not have the same popularity. It looks like we got some, I don't know what's going on over here. So we have, it's Living with the Land. So you can see we have a orange with a Living with the Land thing on it. That's very cool. We also have, looks like we got someone eating some grapes over here. Oh, that is crazy. I don't know. I think it just looks aesthetically odd with the fish there. Obviously, they're trying to do a Ratatouille kitchen tie-in with the land sticker there. An interesting design, to say the very least. So here's a look at the area. What's up? Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Speaking of, they haven't seen it yet, the people on here. This is some new Mickey Views merch you can find in the description. Check it out. It is an all-over print t-shirt. And it also has the Mickey Views logo on it. Now, this is a prototype, so the actual Mickey Views logo is smaller on the one you're going to get. It's a little bit more, I would say a little bit more high-end. You know, it kind of looks like a polo where it has a little logo on it. And then you get all the triangles here from Spaceship Earth. In the final versions that you can now get, there's an orange one, a pink one, and there's also a stealth one where it's a very dark gray. You know, they're all the triangles, they go all the way up and they're sort of dark. They're sort of black, and it's like a very cool stealthy look. I thought that'd be cool for in the parks when I don't want to be noticed a lot. I just realized I am walking alongside a giant model, a giant wall mural of the brand new Epcot. Holy cow. Look at that. So if you want that shirt, you can get it, link in the description below, and you can check those out. They're a little bit more expensive because they are all over print shirts, but if you see, I'm really surprised actually. The quality is really, really good. Like how, you know, like it's not like a print where it looks good on screen and in reality it doesn't. It's like really finely detailed. Here we have a giant Wonders of Life that I can just be right next to. There's the Wonders of Life! Holy cow, that is so cool. You can see all the design accents that are white have this metal sort of thing to them, the metallic look. If you look how the sun reflects off of Spaceship Earth here, it almost looks metallic. Now with the glare, it's a little difficult to see this really well. Let's see if we can get a better look from this side. So here's the land. Here we have the World Showcase. At night, this will definitely be easier to see and kind of fun. I also like how they have all this seating. You know, you have nice benches and stuff, so you can kind of take this all in. What are they going to do with the Imagination Pavilion? Jedi James, thank you so much for the super chat. My wife and I watch all your videos. You're truly an inspiration for all things Disney. Oh, thank you so much. Can you see the Guardians building from there? From the Odyssey? I bet you could from somewhere, but we're currently on the side facing the other way, Mexico, so we'll see about that. But yeah, you can see it pretty much everywhere. Also, Rudy, thank you so much for the super chat. Keep up the great work. You have a fan base here in the Dominican Republic. Wow. Can you say hi to William and Daniel? Who like me love, well, hello to William and Daniel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Here we have the Epcot trash can. I mean, that's just the bomb. And here we have a bunch more of the D23 posters. I love the inside here. I really like the circular design that they did with the inside. It's a really smart idea. Here's a better look at the mission statement here for this, and actually also the fire extinguisher. And now we've looped back around to the quick service area. So now it's about time to head inside. You can see we have this very cool lighting. Oh my goodness. Right now they are playing the brand new Epcot anthem.
The magic of possibility awaits, and this is just the beginning. Epcot experiences have always represented big ideas, from nature to discovery, world culture to the celebration of humanity. It is a place full of wonders. Let's go discover them together. There's a magical new interactive trail to explore where water is alive and waiting to play.
Water is ancient. It has journeyed around our world
Oh boy.
since the beginning of time. Born as rain, falling from the clouds, this water travels to our ocean, where sun and waves send it back to the sky to begin the cycle once again. Everywhere it goes, water is alive with personality, changing the form and inviting us to play. More magical than we know, this most precious of resources is waiting to share its secrets. Come, journey with water. Away,
Well, there goes the monetization on this video. Copyright. Oh, so funny.
Ready to play? A fun new digital city is coming where you can play with all your Disney friends.
Play Pavilion.
Welcome to the digital city, where playing is a way of life. Here we go! A place to snap and share. A place to play and win. A place to play and create.
That projection mapping is amazing.
Get ready to play.
Next up, our first intergalactic pavilion is coming to Epcot, and it is out of this world. Let's go take a look.
against terrorism. I am Corman Ridley from the planet Xandar. On behalf of all Xandarians, may I say that we are extremely pleased and excited to be coming from our world to your Disney World. At our Xandar situation, which you understand will be the first other world showcase pavilion of that world, we will present more of our culture. This is a critical moment. When Rocket unplugs you, it starts things wrong. Now you know the secret of the universe. We look forward to meeting you in person when a pavilion opens at Epcot in the near future.
Epcot's transformation includes some big changes. One is with a journey you may know well. And now, let's go over to Epcot's World Showcase, where we bring together cultures and ideas from around the globe. Some spectacular new films are coming. Let's take a peek at one of them. Wondrous China. Come celebrate the rich culture of this ancient and modern country.
This is the new 360.
Everyone's favorite little chef is coming to France. Let's see what he's cooking up for you.
Bonsoir, and welcome to Paris, the city of light. Do you have brought your appetite? Because tonight, Chef Paris is preparing one of his specialties, which I am certain you will enjoy. No, simple omelet? Too simple. What? That's it! It goes outside. What are you doing? Thanks for coming, everyone. Vous serez toujours les bienvenus chez Bientôt et
Imagination is a piece of cheese. Sean, this is not the same as the D23 one. This is way more projection tech and stuff that they did not have in that one. It's just the same model. K001 Daddy says, oh wait, wrong one, 1 second. Dreamer Deborah says it gave me chills. Did for me too.
It made the local celebration of Disney music. Epcot, where the magic of possibility awaits. Like the stars in an endless sky.
Hey, what's going on, man? How's it going, man? You're gonna say I'll flip it around.
That's pretty awesome.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Here. Guys, he's gonna be streaming Epcot Forever tonight. Way more brave than me.
Wow.
I'm not risking that.
We've done it a few times, so it worked last night.
Yeah, it did. It
We were
was
the
awesome.
only working stream
I saw
last
you guys
night.
had the umbrella going and everything.
Oh man, you know how it is.
That's awesome.
I love this gimbal here. This is kind of cool.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, this is the movie one. This is actually during the Apple keynote for the iPhone 11 they used it.
That's kind of cool. Wow. Yeah, I'll see you around. I'm gonna go meet Jenna. Nice to see you.
Good luck with the stream, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to say we love your video.
Thanks so much. Nice
Yeah,
to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Epcot will always be in a state of discovery. Transformation of Epcot. Imagine an Epcot where Disney's storytelling invites all of us into a world of new possibilities. Discover a place where real worlds are made fantastic. Curiosity leads to discovery.
Some people. Oh wait.
Where people connect with the world and share the stories that make us, us.
Kevin. Kevin behind Spaceship Earth.
The magic of possibility awaits, and this is just the beginning. Epcot experiences have always represented big ideas, from nature to discovery, world culture to the celebration of humanity.
We went one time through this part already, but I thought we could get nice close-ups of the model here before we.
Let's go discover them together. There's a magical new interactive trail to explore where water is alive and waiting to play.
Water is ancient. It has journeyed around our world since the beginning of time. Born as rain, falling from the clouds, this water travels to our ocean, where sun and waves send it back to the sky to begin the cycle once again. Everywhere it goes, water is alive with personality, changing form and inviting us to play. More magical than we know, this most precious of resources is waiting to share its secrets. Come, journey with water.
There it went. There it was. Holy. All right, I'm gonna plug my headphones back in here. Put you down for a second, maybe not. All right, can you hear me? Can you hear me? What's up, guys? That was cool. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was amazing. Again, in the description, you can get this new Mickey Views Spaceship Earth shirt, also available in orange and black. It's pretty cool. Wait a minute. We aren't on the same side as we were before. We somehow missed these. These are new. Okay, so over here we have more photo booths. Here we have the Mary Poppins one. I do believe, wow, that is really cool. You can see they have all the, everything set up here. We also have the Guardians of the Galaxy booth, which also looks really cool. And then over here, oh, I think I know what this is. We got a Nova Corps jacket. Here's some stuff teasing Guardians. Hey, you can see the shirt in the reflection. Now, I'm under the impression somewhere around here there is a model of the new elevated garden area. So let's see if we can find that before heading off. Some views from around the world showcase. Some establishing shots here. There's the World Celebration with the elevated garden. I wonder what they're going to call that in the final version.
Can I get a selfie?
Yeah, go ahead. Here's the concept art.
You rock.
Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Oh, this is really exciting. Here's the giant printout of the concept art. Here, I'm going to try to get a really wide shot, high quality of that for you guys. All right, if we get over here in the seating area, there you go. Now, in the concept art that we actually have online, there's something different in this printout, and if you look over here, it's Cherry Tree Lane. That is not in the concept art that we originally got, which was a day before they announced that. So you can see this little extra part right here that was treed over in the original art. See, I thought that there was also something here that was treed out, but I don't know. That might just be me. I don't know. Who knows?
Hey, Brayden, we're big fans.
Oh, awesome. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you, man. Great seeing you guys. You guys are the best. All right. We're kind of going in circles here. Ooh, we do actually have more stuff over here. Okay, here's where it's at. All right, excuse me. So over here, overlooking the brand new slushy area and donut area here, you can see we have some Ratatouille stuff on display. Now, it seems to me pretty obvious that they don't really have a lot to show us in terms of Guardians, because they just had the Nova Corps, you know, like outfit. So it seems like a lot of stuff is still in development, so that's why we're not seeing like a lot of specifics on it. But over here, we do have some specifics. You can see an actual scale model of the new floating elevated garden area. We'll have fireworks viewing on top of it. Look at that. That was amazing. Disney calls it a multi-level structure that will be the perfect place for live events and a home base for Epcot's signature festivals. So it's like the new festival center, except it looks a lot cooler. Oh, that is awesome. All right, I want to duck out here so I can talk. Of course, hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, sir. Thank you, it's so great to see you guys. Have fun. I'm gonna duck out here so I can talk to you guys about what we just experienced, because it was crazy. Someone was saying it's the same as what we saw at D23. It is not the same. It's the same model. The projection mapping is all new. They didn't have a projection mapped at all at D23. And there's also a 360 vision screen that is taller than you, going all the way around you. So yeah, it's a little bit more elaborate, I would say, for sure. Oh, that was so cool. Sorry guys, it was pretty busy in there, so I didn't have a lot of time to look at your guys' chats, but we can go hang out here a little bit. You can actually see over here, well, probably gonna miss it here, but the monorail is over by Imagination. We were just looking at models of all this stuff. Isn't that so crazy? All right. New trash can. Oh, okay. All right. Getting in the shade here so I can read your guys' stuff. Second. There we go. I love the trash cans. Pray for Figment. I think we're good on Figment. I think we're definitely going to get Figment. I would not be too worried about that. Here's a nice little look over at the Experience Center we were just in, and you can see the Odyssey restaurant sign has now been changed to a logo of the new preview area over here. Now what's cool is the logo itself is a tribute to the Odyssey because it has that same hexagonal design to the logo itself, so I really like that. And then here we have the trash can. I love these Epcot trash cans. I think you guys know that. Oh, it's so cool. So everyone, let me know if you guys want to see anything else. We can actually loop back over to, we're going to loop back over to Mouse Gear real quick because there was merchandise we were not able to see earlier when we first started over there, especially a lot of the Epcot Forever stuff, because there's a really cool new Epcot Forever shirt I definitely want. Sorry, it's a very windy day out here. Here, show you guys some of the construction going on. So you can see we got walls for days everywhere. And then of course over here is where everyone is over at the festival. Now this is the most that I've ever seen Epcot polarized in terms of attendance in the two sections of the park. Like it seems like Future World is always empty and World Showcase is always busy without fail. Like even on the weekends when the park is packed, there's sometimes a lot of people over at the dance party that's in Future World, like a lot of kids and people, you know, young families. But besides that, there's really not a lot hopping over in Future World. And I think part of the reason is because a lot of the Future World attractions close very early these days, like Imagination, also Living with the Land. And I understand that there's like a labor cost to those attractions, and a lot of times it's not worth operating them late because not a lot of people want to do them during those times. But when it's a super busy weekend, like a Saturday, there's no reason they shouldn't be open. You need the capacity. Like the place is packed. And they're like, oh yeah, sorry, we closed this right early. It's like, what? Someone said Walcott. Ray said that. Yeah, for sure. There are a lot of walls. Actually, this was not here last time I was here. There is now there's now some actual heavy-duty construction equipment over here. Things are getting together. We have an excavator. That is insane. Now, if you're wondering why they zoned this part off, but they put the character spot in the other part of Innoventions West, which is also supposed to be demolished, and then parts of this are still open, but the backs of it is walled off. Basically what I think they're doing is I think they're trying to do updates specifically to this walled off area first, because they want this area back open as soon as possible. And then I think, of course, later this year, we're gonna see Mouse Gear close and get a temporary location. So I think what they're trying to do basically is get some new stuff going as soon as possible before they close all the old stuff. And you might think all the old stuff is already closed because we already lost Club Cool and Innoventions and everything. But you know what I mean, some of those basic things. Okay, here we have it. We made it, guys. The Epcot Forever merchandise. Here it is. So we have a kid's shirt here. It says One Little Spark in the brand new Epcot typeface. And we have Figment here. We also have the tumblers. Oh yeah, these are the new ornaments. Check this out. Whoa, it's pretty cool. Down here we have Figment. Figment plush everywhere. And then this is the cool shirt. This is definitely the shirt that I want. Check this out. This is the bomb. Look at that. So you get the Epcot Forever logo, but then you also have sort of this is like the retro look that you used to have back in the day on the tickets for Epcot, except now it's on a shirt and it has different colors. This just looks awesome, and it's pocket too. So all around, this is a winter shirt for sure. I think there might even be a Epcot logo printed on the sleeve. Actually, probably not, because there's already one on the main part. So cool. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. That looks awesome. I'm really excited to get that. That sure is so cool. So here you can see this is the display with all the new Epcot Forever stuff, which is smart because everyone who watches Epcot Forever tonight is going to be exiting, and this is going to be the only thing still open, Mouse Gear, and they're going to run into all this merchandise here. So definitely a smart marketing move there. Probably a good idea. Sorry, the stabilizer is kind of freaking out there for a second. So here's a more high quality look at the shirt. Oh man, so exciting. So flip you guys around here. This is, I don't know how many more times we're ever going to be streaming from inside of Mouse Gear with all this steampunk design. It is not long for this world. It is not going to be happening much longer, you know, because we've already seen this sort of style leave Tomorrowland. And I think that here is definitely next with this actual retail location partially and then completely closing and getting a temporary location as they redo the inside. And I'm really wondering, I think we're all wondering, what is happening to Dreamfinder. I really hope Dreamfinder is okay. This ship here, oh, they got to keep it around. So let me know what you guys think about everything we saw here. That whole 12-minute or so thing inside of the Odyssey was so much fun. I loved it so much. I don't know, you guys know that I'm very skeptical about the inclusion of characters, especially in Future World or the futurely named World Celebration, World Nature, and World Discovery. But as far as Ratatouille and Mary Poppins, I mean, those gave me the chills. Those just looked awesome, like straight up awesome in the World Showcase. And those are movies that are specifically about the cultures, the real life cultures of those nations. So putting them in the nations, I think, is a compliment to those pavilions. Whereas I think something like Guardians being placed in Future World is a bit of a detraction from what the land is supposed to be about. And you could say, oh, well, it's going to be about Discovery now, Braden, so it doesn't really matter. Sure, but everyone's going to still call it the Future World, and we know it's Future World. They're trying to dance around the world with the word future. It's just funny, because that's what Epcot is. It's a big part of it. So that would be my bit of criticism there as far as the Epcot overhaul stuff is concerned. But I am really excited for Guardians. Don't get me wrong. People are like, oh, Braden doesn't like Guardians. Not true. I'm excited for the Guardians coaster. It's going to be really cool. Those projection domes that they're going to have inside and the rotating ride cars, like that is new ride tech that Disney is creating for coasters. And a lot of the people, a lot of my friends, you know, at my age who are, you know, big coaster people and, you know, like Universal more than Disney because of it, those are the kind of people where I'm like, wow, you know, Guardians are gonna be like, well, Braden, you know, maybe Disney does have some things up their sleeve because it looks seriously that awesome. My only tiff with it is the location they put it, and not even just putting it in Epcot, because we all know it should have gone in Hollywood Studios, but also the fact that that giant ride building is unthemed and the first thing you see when you approach Epcot from monorail, bus, or car. So that's sort of my criticism there. Here's the thing, they could always build a facade around the Guardians building. So people are like, you know, Braden, just stop talking about it. Like, you're just pressing it and no one cares. I'm like, I think if enough guests are like, hey, why is there a giant blue box at the entrance to Epcot? We could get a Nova Corps theme on it. And that Nova Corps design is so angular. It's already very 1980s in architecture to begin with. I think it'd really go well with the angular modern look of Future World in general and the aesthetic updates they're doing with these new, you know, neighborhood versions of Future World. So let me know what you guys think about all that. So, you know, there's always positives and negatives to everything, but I have to say, looking at that, my friends that were outside there said that they came out a little bit sad, probably because of the Moana stuff. But the thing is, the Moana thing, it's just a water area. It's nothing too major or permanent, and it should be pretty fun. And I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be good. And I know that the water walkthrough attraction, that was something that Imagineering had planned before Moana was added to it. So it's kind of like, you know, they added Moana onto it, which kind of is like, okay, if people don't like it with Moana, they can take Moana out of it, is my point. And the same with that new show, Harmonious. If people really don't like it and really want something that is more Epcot, like I think they will, they still are going to have all that brand new awesome show tech, and those LED barges one day could be showing the stuff that we used to see on the globe here, illuminations. And that's something to keep in mind. So even if you're not a fan of where the direction the park is going, if you are one of those people, you know, there is definitely stuff to look forward to, just in the fact that if you truly believe in what you want Epcot to be and you think the majority of fans want that, then, you know, Disney does listen to the fans a lot more than I think most people think. And if that is the case, then they can always change it. You know, we get new parades all the time in Disneyland. They can definitely update the fireworks more than once every 20 years here in Epcot. So just something to keep in mind. And I'm really excited for the premiere of Epcot Forever tonight. That's going to be awesome. I'm just sad that it's going to be so short-lived. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm really excited to see this whole area done up. We're right by where the egg pavilion, some people are calling it, the floating garden is going to go. It's going to be right here. So exciting. Jeremy says, how long do you think Epcot Forever will stick around? A lot of people think it's going to be around for 1 year. I would say that's realistic, but if Harmonious and the Project Kappa stuff is going well in the tests, it could be gone 8 months from now. We could be getting Harmonious going into next summer, meaning that Epcot Forever would never even be around during a summer. That is a serious possibility. So just something to keep in mind. See it before it goes, for sure. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. Here's the thing. There's always, some technological things, because Disney's always trying to do new tech stuff lately, which I love. And that's where a lot of the delays have been with the Runaway Railway, with Rise of Resistance. And it's like, that's the kind of stuff we want. We want those sort of delays where it's like, hey, we're actually trying to do new stuff that is really, really advanced, and we want to make sure that we have it polished and it's correct. And we want to make sure that we do it upright. And I'm absolutely fine with that. So if the Kappa stuff takes a little bit longer and they run into some delays or some, things that they didn't expect, some issues, cool, dude, So I could see, in that case, Epcot Forever extending out to a year. So that'd be my prediction there. Oh, I have actually not looked at the earnings that Disney should have put out today. I need to look at those, or the annual shareholders meeting. That's a big determinant as far as what we see approved soon here, because the 50th anniversary stuff has to get budget approval fairly soon, because it still hasn't, and that stuff they need to get work underway on that if they're gonna plus these classic attractions, do the Rose Gold Castle, all that sort of stuff. All in all, though, seeing that presentation, I came away kind of excited. First of all, the audio design in there is really good. That's something that may have not come across on video. It's like 360 audio. So like when Ratatouille talks from one corner, you hear it from that corner. Holy cow. Sierra with the $99.99. Do you go to the parks every day? Yes, Sierra, I have been going to the parks every day recently, but not really by intention. There actually have been trips where I've kind of just been like, I feel like I'm going to the parks too much. I don't want it to ever be something that I don't like. But oddly, ever since I moved down, I've been going every day, and it's not even been like an intentional thing. And I feel the opposite of how I did during my trips, where I was going to the parks maybe like 6 days every 3 months. Like I'm actually a little bit more. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is I'm developing more of an interest or a passion for what is going on than I even did before, which probably sounds hard to believe, but it is true and pretty exciting. So that's good. I think that's good, you would have to say, right? I want to read the rest of Sierra's super chat here. Also, do you have other platforms to follow you on for more updates? Of course, Twitter, Instagram, and you should find me at Mickey Views at those. So be sure to check that out. Here's a look at the walls. I wonder when they're going to get rid of these tiles. That has to be fairly soon. Mouse gear area here. I have noticed with the electric umbrella, I wonder when they're going to close that. I think that's closing later this year. It really needs an update, I think. I think it really needs an update for sure. Oh, someone was asking about Space 220. You know what, guys? I know you guys have been really enjoying the stream, and I'm amazed that you guys keep wanting to watch it. So you know what? We're going to keep it running a little bit here. Originally, I wanted to do a vlog. I wanted to do a vlog where I look at the Experience Center and then look at Epcot Forever. But quite frankly, I thought, you know what? I just want to have like an organic experience with you guys here and just show you what exactly is going on with the Experience Center. And it was so much fun going in there and just really, that was the first time I'd ever been in there, and just experiencing it with you guys was awesome. So yeah, let's go over and see what is going on with Space 220. That is the new restaurant coming to the Mission Space area, where you're going to be boarding a space elevator and going 220 miles into space. One of my favorite parts of the D23 Expo in the comments online was when Disney had the space elevator in the concept art, and people were like, how are they going to build that? That's so unrealistic. They're not going to build a 220-mile space elevator and before the 50th or whatever. I'm like, what? Obviously, it was supposed to be story art. That's what the concept art is. A lot of the concept art you see from Disney doesn't show backstage areas or stuff like that, because it's not trying to just be realistic, like, oh, this is what it will look like on Google Maps. They're trying to show what it will look like story-wise. So obviously, to resemble a restaurant that is going into space in the story, that's how you represent it, of course, on the concept art. And we have heard a lot of rumors that they're going to do what they used to do with the hydrolators with Seabase Alpha over at the Living Seas, where you used to actually go under the sea in the simulator, so it would really feel like you were going down. That's what they're going to do with this space thing, except the opposite. It's going to be going up. Oh boy. Dance party in the middle of Future World. What is going on? There's not really much going on over at Universe of Energy right now that you can see because they've walled it off and tarped it off so far. You can't even get over near the Wonders area anymore. It is all walled off. So to wrap it up here, we are going to check out what is going on with Space 220. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking out this live stream. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. My first ever look, and probably for a lot of you guys, your first ever look at the new Epcot Experience Center. Make sure to check it out on your next trip because it is seriously one of those things where seeing it in person is definitely special. That show with the 360, it's not just 360 circle vision projection in the background, it's also 360 Dolby Atmos, I think, speakers that are going in 360 as well with the sound design. And if that wasn't already enough, you also have, of course, the projection mapping on the model that we got at D23 itself. So how much more cool stuff do you need, right? Incredible. Oh wow, there actually is something going on here with Space 220. What's going on here? So it looks, so the scaffolding has been up for a little while, and on the other parts of the Space 220 building, it is all, we have the Go Away Green going on. We have the Go Away Green in the other sections, but it looks like, oh my gosh. Okay, so they actually are doing facade on this. They actually are doing facade. Oh, this is exciting. I thought that, because this was cinder block just a couple weeks ago, I figured they were just going to do the cinder block and that was going to be the end of it. But I don't think so. I think that they actually, okay, so it looks like they plastered it up or put some cement on it. So now it's all a very nice, consistent shade. I'm still thinking that they're going to paint this Go Away Green, but let me know what you guys think. Here's what's crazy. This is supposed to open this year, but if you look over here, you can see all of this steel construction that is still open, that it looks like they're still doing a lot of work on. So how is this all going to open? We'll have to see. Just keep in mind what you're looking at here on the back of the Space Restaurant. This is the back of the projection screen inside the Space Restaurant. So the Space Restaurant itself, it's like a building inside a building type thing. That's much further along. So I can understand how they can expect it to open in December and it still look like this. But let me know what you guys think about all this. I think I'm going to go get one of those new slushies. Let me know what one I should get. Fanta Banana Slushie with boba pearls on top. What is going on here? So make sure to follow on Instagram and Twitter if you want to keep up to date on everything that I'm doing. I do an Instagram story all the time as I'm checking stuff out in the parks if you want up to the minute updates, and of course Twitter as well. You can also follow my personal Twitter where I have some of my more edgy or more fun kind of joke tweets over there. So that's at Sir Braden. So be sure to check that all out. Brand new t-shirts. I thought I'd launch them with Epcot Forever. You can find those all over print shirts on teespring.com/stores/MickeyViews, which the link is right below in the description. So make sure to check that out if you're interested in getting one of these awesome shirts. Look at that. Look how good the quality is on these. It's crazy. And you can also get it in orange and in black. I actually have my orange and black ones on the way, the final versions. This is obviously a test print, so the actual final ones even look a little bit better, and I'm excited to get those very soon. Let's finish on the dance party. Oh boy. Live from Future World East with new Epcot finally here, or at least under construction. This is Braden. Thank you so much for watching. Have a magical day. This dance party, man. Woo!